watching the Indie Film Cafe. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and I'm here with...
Paulie presents it, known as the Moo Cow Moo.
And I'm also known as the Blu-ray Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I've got we got a couple of YouTube shows, and we're actually going to talk about that briefly in a little bit too after we get these pickups done, because we got a lot of stuff to go through and we don't have a lot.
End of the month haul, baby.
Yeah, end of the month haul / end of the week haul, because we're going to start doing like a weekly haul starting next week. So starting like
He's
Monday.
He's going to be doing a weekly haul.
Yeah, and if he's able to do some, great. If not, he's just going to watch me talk about the ones I got. Which might kind of be fun for you, because you'd be like, that sucks. That movie is horrible. Or that movie is great. Just like you're probably going to do with this one. But anyway, do you want to start off, or do you want to
Yeah, so I guess we start sort of doing them in groups, and the first group is movies got on the internet. So if some of you hopefully have been watching Indie Film Cafe know that one of the movies that we ended up reviewing was Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Which I had seen before and hadn't seen in a while, so I was
features.
Glad to see it, and finally found it on eBay. I think I got it on Amazon, and I decided I was going to get a copy for myself. So that's what I ended up doing, and I don't know that there's much special features. There's some. I can't really
commentary.
I didn't bring my glasses. So. Sunglasses.
Yeah. Truth or Dare with Cast, brand new picture commentary by the stars of Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
And then there's other commentary. I think there's a commentary track with Lloyd Kaufman talking about the making of it. So
very good.
Things like that.
So it's in the collection now.
Good. All right. So he only got one thing off the internet. I got 3. And the first one is the movie that we're going to watch next week, Santa Slay, which stars Bill Goldberg as an evil Santa. Because apparently the idea is that Santa made a deal with the devil or whatever, and, so he had to be like a sweet guy, but once that deal's off, he can be this evil demon guy again. So that's awesome. Sounds great. We're going to be reviewing that for Indie Film Cafe next week, so look out for that. Then I got Nightblade, which I got online, because I was supposed to get it at Walmart, and they do have it at Walmart, but they couldn't find it on Tuesday, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to order it on Amazon and
Makes
everything.
Sense.
And so ordered this movie. I've interviewed the director of it, the co-director, Scott Tepperman, and I've chatted with both Tepperman and Jim O'Rear, and this also stars Betsy Rue from... what was that movie? My Bloody Valentine 3D. But also stars Todd Bridges, isn't it? So I'm excited. And he plays like a normal role, because like lately he's been playing mainly like roles where he plays himself, like making fun of himself and stuff like that, which, it's great that he does that, but I want to see him do a real role, so there you go. Then I got this from Brad Twigg's Fuzzy Monkey Films Halloween sale that they had.
Ooh.
It's called Omnibus of Blood. I've never heard of it.
I want to check that out.
It stars Ophelia Rain, Nadia White.
Oh, great.
Kate Phoenix, Jesse L. Green, Eric Danger, Dion, Luba Hansen, Lindsay Lockhart, just all... a whole bunch of people.
A lot of fuzzy monkeys in there.
Yeah, the fuzzy monkeys. I think Rosanna is in it too.
Oh,
she
yeah,
liked
Rosanna Cochran. Okay.
Yeah, she liked the picture, so I'm wondering if she's in this or not. She's not listed in these, but it's like a tale of like 3 movies back to back or something. Trilogy
Reggie
of
Mason
films.
in there?
I don't think so.
Break my
I
heart.
don't think so, but I don't know for a fact. So you'd have to watch to find out, I guess. So next stuff are what? Where do you get these from?
So these are movies that I got from one of our local comic book stores. So the first one we got here is the Bloodsucker Collection. It's a 4-movie disc, so it's got The Breed, The Cave, The Horseman, and Vampires: The Running.
The Forsaken.
The Turning. Okay.
The Forsaken, not the Horseman.
Oh, I see. Told you don't have my glasses.
I know, but yeah.
Yeah, The Forsaken. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So, vampire movies, gotta like that.
Oh, I know of The Forsaken. It's a vampire movie with Kerr Smith from Dawson's Creek. Yeah,
Okay.
directed by J.S. Cardone, who I've heard of. He's done a lot of He's done a lot of stuff, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the only one of those I know.
Outstanding. Second one I got is a double feature. It is the Monster Maker with Dead Man Walk. So, you know, that's sort of like a bunch of classic ones there. George Zucco, among Dwight Fry, among others. So that should be interesting. J. Carroll Nash.
Sounds like something like Bela Lugosi would be in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he looks like Vincent Price a little
A
bit.
little bit, yeah.
Is that George Zucco?
Yeah.
George Zucco
So-
reminded me of him.
And then I found a very, very odd cult movie called Black Cougar.
Black Cougar.
Black Cougar is made by this guy back in 2003. It's about this superhero, supposedly for kids, and he's got this bunch of little superhero dolls that are all painted black that sort of go out and come with him and fight crime for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird. And so that there are all these videos that the guy who made it, he would sit there and hand paint all the dolls black, and then if you sent him some money, he'd send you some dolls. And it was really kind of a weird situation. This is supposed to be a very strange movie, so we will check that out and give you a review.
Yeah, not to be confused with Black Cougar, the porn. You know,
No,
sure that's
definitely not.
sure that is a porn.
Could be.
That sounds like, if it's not, it should be. All right, so I'm gonna go into two different ones because he's got one left, and so we want to kind of. I've got like four groups left, so I'm gonna do two groups apiece. These are from Walmart. So Walmart. I got Sleep No More from the creator of Final Destination, Jeffrey Reddick. I saw some of it. I wasn't able to finish it yet, but I'm going to. It was interesting. It's all about sleep tests and experiments and stuff like that. And,
Galams has
know.
killed sleep and therefore sleep no more.
yeah, maybe that's where it's from. I don't know.
Macbeth.
Maybe that's where. Okay. Well, anyway, also Dracula Untold,
Oh, yeah.
which I haven't seen yet. Now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get this now or wait for it to see it cheap on Blu-ray or something. But I was like, I don't know. I've heard bad things about this movie.
Yeah.
I don't really think that this is something that I'm gonna necessarily. But like for $3, I don't mind picking this up. And sorry, we have Lady over here, and
Hi,
she
Lady.
heard you doing the treats. For her.
Treat for me.
Treat for you, but she thinks it's a treat for her.
Hi,
All right,
lady.
another one at Walmart. Quick and the Dead, starring starring Sharon Stone
I saw
and tons of people. Gene Hackman and Russell Crowe, Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by the great Sam Raimi. So I've seen that years ago and I really liked it, and so decided why not have it on. I don't even know if there's a Blu-ray for it or not.
I haven't seen it.
So if there is one, I might one day pick that up. Just because I'm not a huge fan of westerns, but when I do watch westerns, I like the look of them or whatever. So I just another one,
Sharon Stone.
Killing Gunther, which Paul was talking to me about, I think, and he did not like it at all. There wasn't enough Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, I've heard. I haven't seen it yet. I've heard it's just not that great of a movie. But I'm still kind of excited to see it. Also got Good Burger, which
Oh, dear.
also I don't believe is on Blu-ray, but that's fine because it doesn't need to be on Blu-ray, honestly. It is such a silly, goofy movie. And it brings me back to my childhood, you know, when I grew up watching this and stuff. I mean, it was, when did it come out? Like, it was like 1997. I mean, I was in high school when this shit came out, and I just loved it. I thought it was the stupidest thing. It's kind of like, Dude, Where's My Car? Like, it's so stupid.
high school in
that-
1997?
Yeah, I was in high school in 97. I was a sophomore. But yeah, so I just love this movie. It's so goofy.
I was collecting Social Security in 1997.
Well, good for you. I was in high school enjoying my youth. And another movie I love to death, who I don't think is in the, because I was watching it, it's in my computer right now. I was watching this the other day. I love this movie. It is so funny, Grandma's Boy. It's got a great cast, including Joel David Moore, Alan Covert from all the. It's produced by Adam Sandler, so this guy's Adam Sandler crew. But it's also got Linda Cardellini. Oh, so cute. I love her. So, from Freaks and Geeks and tons of stuff. Nick Swardson, Doris Roberts, Shirley Jones, Shirley Knight. I mean, just a great cast. All right, and these I got all from the library, and I'm missing one of them. It's at my house. I forgot to grab it, which is fine. It's Caddyshack 2, so not Caddyshack 1, but 2, because the Shack is back, which I've heard awful things about. But then there are some people who say it's underrated. So hey, I guess there is a thing for everybody. Some people love it, some people hate it. But Leatherheads is another one I got. That's starring George Clooney, Renee Zellweger, and John Krasinski. And so I've been wanting to see this. This looks kind of fun, and it's got some special features and stuff. So, whoa, director George Clooney commentary. It's awesome. I like George Clooney a lot. I think he gets a lot of bad rep these days or whatever, because, he's too popular and people just don't like that. Once somebody becomes too popular, they hate him.
There's always a backlash.
Yeah, so I liked him, so whatever. Slipstream, which I'd never heard of, but it's a film by Anthony Hopkins. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. Michael Clark Duncan before he passed away, and Christian Slater, Jeffrey Tambor, John Turturro. I mean, just a great cast right there. So, I mean, it's probably gonna bore me. It seems like that kind of movie, but who knows? It's about an aging screenwriter, and I always like movies about people. And that's another thing that gets a bad rep. People are like, you can't write movies about people who write movies or something, And I'm like, fuck that. I want, that's what I know,
It's rated R, so how, I don't know, how boring could it be?
Who knows? It might be exciting. I know, was Howard's End rated R? I hated that movie.
How could you hate Howard's End? It was a great movie.
I hate that movie. Just fucking bored the shit out of me. The only cool scene in the movie, I was a kid when I watched it. I need to watch it again. I was a kid when I watched it, and I was so bored, I left, my parents were watching it. And then I heard some kind of gasp or something, so I ran upstairs. And the only exciting scene happened when I went to the bathroom, which was a shelf. Somebody pushed a bookshelf on somebody.
Yeah, the movie's not about action. It's not what it's about.
It's a Merchant Ivory movie. I didn't know who they were when I watched it, and I couldn't care less about that time period at that time.
That's a very good movie.
So I may like it now, but I remember hating that movie.
Helena Bonham Carter.
She was in that? Alright, I'll definitely have to check that out. I don't know, at some point. Maybe I'll do a review somewhere, of it. Then I got Special Ops, which this looks like shit. This looks like something that I got this for $1. But it looks like something that I'm going to enjoy because it looks like crap. It looks like a action crap movie that I'm just going to I can pop this in and write something, I don't have to pay attention to this shit.
Navy SEALs.
Navy SEAls. Alright. Stealing Las Vegas, starring Eric Roberts. I can't go wrong with that, right? Nobody else I think of any notoriety in this movie, so that was all my library and or Walmart stuff. So now on to your last.
Okay, so my last group is stuff that I got from his favorite haunt, Cash Converters. They were having a 50-cent sale on Halloween movies because they're trying to get rid of their garbage. And being the trash panda that I am, I went there and actually found a couple of movies to pick up. So, first one we got is The Haunting of Marston Manor with everybody's favorite C. Thomas Howell. And it also has a second movie, a bonus movie included called The Haunted from Within, which I know nothing about.
Oh my goodness, Ezra Buzzington is in The Haunting.
There you go.
Of, I love Ezra Buzzington. He's a great guy, and he's also he's a great actor, but he seems like a really nice guy. And The Haunted Within stars who?
I'm not 100% sure.
Nobody. Oh, this is put out by York. Oh.
50 cents, so you can't beat that with a stick.
And Echo Bridge. Echo Bridge is good.
There
York
you go.
Entertainment.
Second one I got is an oddball movie. It's called The Countess.
Countess.
And it's one of the many, many movies about Countess Elizabeth Bathroy. This one is written, directed, produced, and everything by, of all people, Julie Delpy. So
It's Delpy. Or is it Delphi?
Delphi. And so it's from what I gathered, kind of a very strange film. So some people really liked it, some people hated it. I'm intrigued enough that I thought for 50 cents, you can't go wrong with that.
Nope.
And of course, it's got the whole, persons slaughtering innocent women and bathing in their blood.
Of course.
You gotta like
yeah,
that.
you gotta have that.
And then finally, 50 cents, you can't go wrong with Bela Lugosi and The Death Kiss. This is one of his later ones, so you know it's not going to be particularly good. I haven't actually seen it before, so I'm not 100% sure what it's about, but it's Bela Lugosi, so I'm all in.
Is this public domain, I wonder?
I'm pretty sure it's public domain.
It looks public domain-ish.
Yeah. Again, 50 cents, you can't beat it.
I'm gonna have to look at this because we could remake this movie if we wanted to. You know, if it's any good.
With Howley the Werewolf, that would be
even
awesome.
if it's bad, we could remake it and try to make it good. I don't know.
Yep, we'll put someone in who's willing to show us their breasts,
Oh yeah.
and we'll make bank.
Of course. All right. So here we go. Here are my. Well, okay. So forgive me. I've got one movie that's over there. So you talk real quick to the camera while I go grab.
Is that quick enough?
It.
Look, it's a monkey.
Where did I?
It's two monkeys.
Where did I put party
La
now?
la 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 la. We are waiting for Jonathan. He's over there messing around. La 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 la. Fuzzy monkey, fuzzy monkey, fuzzy
All
monkeys.
right. Stop that shit. All right. So anyway. All right. 7-Eleven
Your
movies.
favorite.
This is one of my favorite places because like they have really cheap fucking movies, and some of them are really good, and some of them are really shitty, and some of them are, so
It's hard to top 50 cents a movie though.
that's better than $2 or $3 or $5.
True. But you probably had more of a selection.
Yeah. So next, the first one up is a triple feature. One is called Behemoth.
Nice.
It stars William Davis is in it. He's been in some stuff before, but I don't really know. I don't know Ed Quinn or Pascal Hutton. So then there's Roadkill, starring Casey Barnfield. That's the one I'm more interested in because if it's really about a killer vulture, then I'm really fucking excited about that one. But it doesn't have any other people like Stephen Rea I know of, but I don't really know who he is. And then Ferocious Planet, Joe Flanagan, John Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only other person in that one.
Wow,
And
he's really dipping low these days, isn't he?
I know, and what is it about? Because that one looks pretty cool too.
It's like critters on the attack.
Behemoth is an enormous beast. So that's a beast one. Is that a killer vulture? Please tell me that's a killer vulture. They are doomed to stalk preys by mythical bird of prey.
Close enough.
I don't know. So anyway, and then another one is a Ferocious Planet. They never tell you what these things are exactly.
About a ferocious planet.
No. Anyway, interesting enough. Sorry, I just took way too long trying to do that. Talk about that. But this one, I'm really super excited about. Eventually, I'll get it on Blu-ray or whatever. But for the time being, I was happy to get it for like $2, $3, whatever it was. Piranha.
Yeah, yay.
The original Joe Dante
Classic.
Piranha. And it's got commentary by Joe Dante and John Davison. So kind of excited about that.
Yeah, no, that's a goodie.
Yeah. Succubus,
Oh, yeah.
Hellbent,
I have
starring
that.
Gary Busey, Lorenzo Lamas, Kelly Hu, and David Keith. Can't go wrong with that. That just sounds so stupid. Succubus, Hellbent.
And if you re-watch a couple of videos back, you'll notice that I have that as well.
Oh, okay. So did you do it? Okay, you bought it.
Haven't watched it yet. We'll watch it.
I
We'll
bought
review
it at 7-Eleven, and so I was just like, that's just awesome. Then
I just like the boobs.
Oh, who doesn't? Okay, so Moonwalkers, which stars Ron Perlman and Rupert Grint. The synopsis intrigued me. It's like, after failing to locate the legendary Stanley Kubrick, an unstable CIA agent played by Ron Perlman must instead team up with a seedy rock band manager played by Rupert Grint, who you might know from Harry Potter. He plays the redhead Ron Weasley.
I never watched any of that.
I know, just that's how I'm. Yeah, you might have seen him on the covers and stuff like that. So to develop the biggest con of all time, staging the moon landing.
Oh,
So.
brother.
It sounds goofy and silly and fun. I'm excited to see it.
God, Ron Perlman looks old.
I know, he's getting up there, man. Alright, The Exorcism of Molly Hartley, which I don't think is any relation to The Exorcism of Emily Rose. They just happen to have the same name of The Exorcism of, right? There's a lot of those out there. But it stars Devon Sawa as like a priest. And I'm just like, look at Devon Sawa. He looks old. They did a really good job because he doesn't look that old normally. So they did a really good job. I'm kind of excited to see that.
I'm actually intrigued that people are still naming their daughters Molly
Oh, after the drug?
after anything.
I
It's
like
just one of those
Molly.
names that just sort of seems to go away.
I like Molly. Molly's a good name. It's Irish. Alright, and the last one from there is Hollows Grove, starring the great Lance Henriksen. Well, he's in it. He's not the main person in it. And also stars the guy from, you ever seen Soymere and Axmer?
Yeah.
The big kid with the big head? He's like, kid, move!
I don't remember who that is, though.
No, but yeah, he's in Mighty Ducks. He was in tons of
Right.
stuff back in the day. He's in this as well, so I'm kind of excited to see that just because
Big head
Head's
kid.
in the movie. Because his actual name on IMDb is Heed. So, like, it's
I
not
didn't know
really
that.
his name in the movie. I don't know what his real name was.
By the way, I found out I have a bacon number, and my bacon number is 3.
I don't know what that means.
We'll have to talk about that. It's how many steps away you are from Kevin Bacon.
Oh, I think I'm 2.
Of course.
I know. I think
The-
I looked
the
it
lower
up.
the better.
I think I looked. I looked it up, and I was like 2 away because I think it has to do with Plan 9 because I was in Plan
Okay.
9. I think that's how you got 3. Is like you worked with me,
Probably.
and I worked with John Johnson. who
I'm
worked-
happy enough to have been a 3. I thought I'd be a 45 or something.
Yeah, so I worked with John Johnson, who worked with somebody who worked with Kevin Bacon. I think that is. I bet it was that Brian guy from Charmed or whatever.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, so I bet that was it. But he's worked with Kevin Bacon, that bastard. We'll have to work with Kevin Bacon soon, just so we can be 1.
The
like,
Baconator.
or 0 away from. I don't know. Is there 0 or is there just 1?
I think Kevin Bacon's the 0.
Kevin Bacon. He's not a 0 though. He's not.
He's ground 0.
All right, all the rest of these you've seen in the pickup thing, but I'm gonna go through them real quick. We did the unboxing. So Party Night. Let's save these for the end because we're just gonna go through them. Bonehill Road, which we reviewed. Go watch it. It's awesome. Don't listen to the negative naysayers because they suck. And then let's see, Dead House. Darkness Reigns. Inhumanity. Soft Matter, House on Elm Lake, which I actually really liked. I was very surprised by this movie. At first, I didn't know if I was going to like it, especially when I found out it was written by Shannon Holiday, who did Anna, which we did not like as much. And the writing in that was awful, but the writing in this was a lot better. So maybe, I don't know if this was after. I think this was made after. And
Were there any dolls in it?
I think there was.
Oh, dear.
I think there was.
Dolly Dearest.
It looks like there is,
Yeah.
but that wasn't like the main thing of it. Predator World, which I also loved. Dude, you have to see this movie sometime. It is fucking awesome. Even if we don't review it, you just have to see it. It is unbelievably awesome. Its original title was Aliens vs. Titanic.
Oh,
And-
yeah. I have that.
And you have Aliens
Yeah,
vs.
yeah.
Titanic.
I
and
have
you've
it
got
under that. Yeah,
that
okay.
version.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got Predator World. It is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The chick with the
It's
yeah.
neat.
Oh, it's great.
It's silly, but
It's
it's neat.
silly. Brie Olson has a small cameo in it, but a big cameo if you think. Yeah. But
I
anyway,
liked her cameo.
Yeah.
It was big enough for me.
All right. Anyway, that's it. that's all our pickups for. That's a lot of fucking movies for me. So
Just DVDs, baby.
that's just DVDs. Wait till Blu-ray Hunter. We're gonna do all the Blu-rays stuff that I got. So the way that's happening, this is gonna be Monday. So this is the first one out. Tuesday is going to be Criterion, which we've got a new channel.
Yay!
It's called Criterion Watch. We're gonna do pickup videos on that whenever we get pickups.
Because we don't just watch shit. We actually watch good stuff too.
So you can check out Criterion Watch. We're also going to do reviews once a month of a Criterion movie. The first one is Seven Samurai.
Hi-ya!
So we're really stoked about that. So join Criterion Watch. I'll leave a comment in the with Criterion Watch in this video, so you guys can go click on Criterion Watch and subscribe. Please subscribe, because we would love to have you guys check that out. And then Wednesdays, the Blu-ray Hunters pickups. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are busy. And then Thursday, we've got the Independent Corner. Will hopefully have a new episode. That's hopefully what we're doing also today.
Because let's face it, we are just a bunch of film nerds.
And then Friday is What the Fuck Friday.
Yay!
So, wow, holy cow. There's 4 videos this week and 1 podcast.
Although
you
I
guys
don't-
are being spoiled.
I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the What the Fuck Fridays, though, but I'll find a special guest to sit in for me.
Oh, wait. That's right. I may not be able to join it, too.
Well, we'll figure it out. Don't you worry. There'll be someone there.
Okay, well, yeah, you will see a What the Fuck Friday. It'll happen on
definitely.
Friday. This Friday.
This
Look for it.
Friday. Check it out.
Okay, but aside from that, see you guys later.
Bye.